All right, guys, so this is going to be a seated practice. So you can sit on a blanket or a cushion or anything you have. And then I do have a shawl here on my lap. I'm all cozy too. And we'll use that to wrap up as we sit in meditation. So let's begin with an Om, because it is vital to our vocal health and the powers of communication. You know, right now, we're new moon. Venus has moved into the throat chakra. So Venus, I was talking about it before, as the five-petaled, that's her path in the sky, is this 5 petals. And she's moved, and each one is a different chakra. So she's going from the third eye to the throat. It's powers of communication. Right between your heart and your head is your throat, and you can measure it with your hands. If you take your middle finger and place it on your third eye, and you bring the thumb down to the throat, and you can, you know, I'm right on my throat box, and then if I move the hand down like the itsy bitsy spider, it's right at the heart. I keep going. Oh, there's my fire center, water center, and then from the water center all the way right to your perineum would be the earth center, which we don't touch it during class normally, but you know, it's all, it's this, the itsy bitsy spider. It's all so connected, honest. That's all mudra. So we're moving into the throat center. We're going to start with some oming. And let's start with just a deep breath. So let your hands rest, lengthen yourself tall, inhale. And as you exhale, close your eyes, release your jaw, your shoulders. Take a few breaths here just to settle yourself. Welcome yourself to your practice, to our communal space here in the Zoom room. Great honoring and love for yourself, for the people who you practice with. We're all in this together. And sending your love out to those you love. Whether you're able to be with your loved ones right now at this time, COVID, and you just can invite them here. Invite them into your heart space. Notice any tension in your eyes, your third eye. You can smile, let your eyes drop. As if you're looking more into your own heart. Feeling yourself seated as you are, breathing and simply being. Take one nice big full breath in. Hold it at the top. Draw your belly in and up. Soften your shoulders and release your breath. And as you inhale, grow tall. Join your palms together in front of your heart. And exhale as you are. And we'll open together with 3 Oms. Inhale. Bow your chin. Rest in your stillness for another breath. And then from here, just gently open your eyes as you are. Look at your fingers, interlace them together, flip your palms and inhale and reach up. And take a few breaths here. As you have the fingers interlaced, you pull the arms apart and then you press up. So you're lengthening through the sides of your waist. Feel the oscillations of your spine as you inhale and exhale. Keep going. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw right now. Let it go. And we'll just do one more breath. And as you exhale, you're going to take these arms straight in front of you. Press the palms away. Take your chest back. Drop your chin. Lean back even. And then inhale and come right back up. Lift the arms back up. As you exhale, release your fingers. Take your arms out to the sides. If there's room, touch the earth. Take your right arm. You're going to take the forearm. I'm sitting cross-legged. I'm just going to rest it right into the hook of my leg here. And take your other hand behind you. Grow tall. Turn towards the left. Okay, let your left leg come in if it wants to do that. And then lean back. And then inhale, lift yourself up. Release, and we'll just change sides. So you take the left arm in, right hand behind you, grow tall, and turn. And again, if your right hip wants to come back, let that happen. And then see if you can lean back a little bit, as if you're leaning more to the left. As you inhale, come up. And exhale and release. And then just turn your palms up. Pause here. Breathe. Okay. Join your palms together. Bow your chin as you do that with great reverence. Look at your hands. Opposite interlace your fingers. Flip the palms. Press them away. Inhale, lift up. And again, just find this here for yourself. You can look up at your hands. Could you balance a cup of tea on your hands? Maybe yes, maybe no. And just start to move with your breath. So you're lengthening, dropping. Good. And we'll do one more. Press up. This time as you exhale, take the arms in front like we did. Tuck your chest back like you're doing your cat pose. Drop your chin, lean back. And then inhale, press the hands forward, lift them up. And exhale, release your hands back down. Okay, let's start with the left forearm in. We're going to do the same twist. Take the right hand behind, lift tall, turn to the right. Yes. Okay, now stay in this twist. Turn your gaze to look at your left hand and turn your left hand flat down to the floor. Let it touch the floor. And then turn yourself again. Turn your head back all the way over your right shoulder. And then stay in the twist. Turn your head all the way to look at your left hand, maybe past the left hand. Take your eyes all the way to the left. And then inhale and turn your head all the way back to the right. Take your eyeballs all the way to the right. And we're going to keep the left hand exactly as it is. You're going to release your twist. Take the right arm up to the sky. And you can press down with the left forearm, lengthen. We're going to crescent over to the left. And then we'll inhale, come up, and we're going to take this right hand down just in front of the right leg here, or on top if that's better. Open the left arm behind you, sweep it back and up. And now turn the left palm to face your head and take it up and over your left ear. Just reach over if you can here. Good. And then inhale and come up. And exhale again, just pause for a moment, feel things that have opened. Okay, I'm going to change the cross of my legs, if that's okay for you, do that. I'm also going to cut my little feet in so that they're not going to sleep. Yeah, good. Breathe. And we're just going to go straight to twist on the second side. So the right forearm stays in. We're going to take the left hand behind you, lengthen, and twist to the left. And then lean back a little bit if you can. So you're leaning towards the right, if that works. Just create a little bit of more space. That's all I'm doing when I lean back, looking for more space. Okay, stay here, inhale. As you exhale, turn your head all the way to the right. You can even take your eyeballs all the way to the right. And inhale. Then exhale, turn your head all the way to the left. And the eyeballs to the left. And maybe you can twist a little more. And inhale. And exhale, come out. But we're just going to keep that right hand where it is. Reach the left arm up. And crescent yourself over to the right. Yes. Breathe. Good. Then we're going to come up. You're just going to take this left hand down in front of your left knee. And reach this right arm up. I'm going to swing it back and up just to take more extra shoulder. And then over this side. You can look up or look down. Breathe. Good. And then inhale and come up. Going to take both hands down. I'm going to stay with this cross. If you need to change, go ahead. I'm going to lengthen tall, drop the shoulders, and then as you exhale, close your eyes and drop your chin down towards your chest. Okay, move the shoulders back and down if you can. And then just start to turn your chin side to side. So as if you're drawing a little upside down rainbow. If there was a silver Sharpie on your chin. Okay. Let your jaw be soft as best as you can. Let's see if you can lift your chest a little bit, even as the head is dropping. I'm going to take this into full neck circle, so you know if that's good for you or not. So just nice and slow. You can keep your eyes closed, your jaw soft. And all that cracking and creaking you're hearing is normal in some bizarre way, unless you're not hearing anything, but I have a lot. Right, we're moving that stuff around. So just a nice circling here, or you're still going side to side if that's better for you. And let's do one more beautiful rotation here, and then we'll switch. And if you're someone who gets dizzy, then slow it down. Good. You know, it's such a good thing. How often do we take this much time to just do this? Good. Okay, so we'll just do maybe one or two more, and you'll just end with the chin down the way we started. And then once the chin is down and you're here, now you're going to interlace your fingers right behind your head. And we're going to open the elbows out. You'll press the hands into the head. And so either you create like the stuff, they're stuck there like crazy glue. And then pull the head away from the neck. Now bring your elbows in to come press the face down or either side of your head. Drop your shoulders a little more, push the back of the head and the hands against each other. Let your jaw go. Breathe. Smile if you have tension in your face. And then we're just going to keep the head where it is. You're going to release your hands and just let the hands come to drop. The head will start to maybe come up on its own. Yeah, totally. And just take a breath there. Good. And then we'll stretch the legs out and just move your toes around. If you're sitting on an actual chair, then you modify. Move your ankles around, point and flex. Good. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to come to a seated tree pose. So if you're in a chair, you're going to modify. I don't know if anyone, okay, I'm going to assume you're all on the floor. So bring your right ankle in, right foot in, left leg out. Take your hands behind your back, lift yourself tall, and then you can decide if you want to keep it really close or you want to take the leg out. We're just going to do a forward fold. So your choice. Lift yourself up and then start to walk your hands out over this right leg. Just be kind to yourself. And you can close your eyes even. Yes. Okay, so all this work we've been doing with the feet in the last few classes, just you don't have to add any of that in. Just notice if your your left foot is hanging out to the left, and just bring it so the toes are pointing back up as best as you can. Good. Melt your head, your shoulders. Just listening to the sound of your breath. And start to notice when you feel the breath moving into the back. And then meet that breath in some way. So you're almost pressing in a little bit from the inside out. We're going to stay in this pose, but we're going to come out just to go back in. So just very slowly, take your hands, walk yourself out, maybe 30% or 100%. Re-lengthen. And as you exhale, walk it back out like this great offering. No matter how deep your pose is, it is an offering. You're offering this shape to your spine, to the underside of your leg, even as the head goes. We're letting the neck, shoulders rest. And the breath is moving into the back. Ask yourself, where am I holding tension right now? How can I undo or unwind in this shape? And just take one more breath as we are. And then you're going to come up so slow, like the hands walk and the head stays low. You might even keep your eyes closed. We'll come up. Just keep everything as it is. And we're going to take that left hand, and it might go to the outside of the leg, the top, or the inside. There's a twist. We're going to turn away from that leg so the right hand can come down. Then you're going to lift the right arm up and let the left hand slide wherever it's going to go. And you take the side bend here. So wherever you have your hand, the left hand, we're going to push the floor away and just see if you can lift that right shoulder up more, maybe spin your body more away from that leg. So we're not looking down at it, we're opening. So if you're on the inside, you can add the pressure of your upper arm, your elbow, whatever's touching into the leg. And then inhale and come up, release the right hand, and just pause. You can even close your eyes, just feel. And then we'll just change the legs. Again, you keep it tight, make it bigger. And just take your hands behind, lift yourself up. Look at your right foot. If it's dropping out to the right, start to bring the toes up towards the sky if you can. And then as you exhale, just walk your hands out and just come into whatever your body says that's enough. And you breathe there. And noticing when you start to become aware of the breath in the back. And just meeting that breath. And then we're at that place where we're going to come out just to come back in. So you take your time and you keep your eyes closed. You re-lengthen and then offer it back out. You just take your time. Noticing if that changes the shape a little bit for you. And just asking yourself if there's any place you can melt a little bit more. As you inhale, you'll start to walk your hands back. Just take your time. You'll slowly come up and you keep your eyes closed. Just savor all of that. And the right hand will come maybe on top of the leg, inside, outside, whatever you need. We'll turn away, you turn towards the left. Take your left arm up and then start to take it over. Be wherever you need to be here. And it's about opening the body more to the side. So really twisting the side waist area. Inviting the breath in. Nice. And then inhale and come up. And again, just take a moment to just sit and just feel all of that magic. Good. Okay, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and give your feet some love. Take a moment, just rub them, notice. How are you today, feet? Feel the arches, anything that's discomfort. And we'll give the toes a little twist and a little tug, a little rub and tug on your toes. Yes. Okay, and then after you've done that, just take your hand and, crunch the toes, open them. Do that a few times. And then I'm going to take my little fist right into the arch of the feet and just paint some lines up and down. Good. It should feel pretty good. Good. Okay, then you can take your hands, give all of your inseam of your leg some love. It's parts that we don't often think of loving, but they need it. Good. Okay, we're going to take a forward fold here with the feet together. So I'll put my hands behind and I'm going to start by pressing my feet together and then I open the toes. And I'll just do that. You can't see it happening, but it's happening. Now we're going to keep the feet together and pull them apart without letting them come apart. You just use that same action just to fire up your inner thighs. Then press the feet together and keep the toes pulled apart if you can. So you just pull, press, and let's do one more. I'm just throwing that in for fun. And then relax. Good. Okay, so forward fold. This time I'm going to lift my arms first. If that works for you, lift your arms up. You can activate your feet. And then exhale and offer it out. And your hands come down wherever they go. And you can walk yourself out. If you like to rock a little bit side to side, just kind of get everything open as you're walking yourself in, then take the time and do that. And then rest in your pose. As much as you can, you let the head go, the jaw go, and you pull the shoulders away from the ears and breathe. And then just noticing when the breath moves into the back and being with your breath. And soften anywhere you can, your jaw, your legs. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come out just to go back in. I didn't say anything about props underneath your knees. If you need that, throw some pillows or something underneath your knees. We're going to come right back in, but maybe this time you're going to move into turtle. So the hands can come inside and you lift your little legs up and you walk your hands underneath, or maybe your forearms. But whatever works, or just go back to where you were. And again, drop in. If we can let the head go, we open the back line of the body. And pull the shoulders away from your ears a little bit. And breathe. Let your eyes be heavy. Your breath even. As if you're just melting into the shape of the pose. And this is a potent, magical pose, as we weave the web. We concoct our own brew of vitality through practice. And slowly start to extricate yourself out from this. Try to keep your head hanging down, your eyes closed. And once you come up back to sitting, you can sit however you like with your legs. And then you'll start to notice as you come upright, you might even feel like this softness. So this is a great place to move into meditation. Heart and I are going to stay sitting down. If you would like to lie down, that's totally fine. And if, whatever you want to, whatever props you'd like to throw in is fine. So sometimes I take the shawl and I'll just show, if you're in a place, that's, you want to make your own little cocoon, then you can do that. And that's lovely. It's something really nice. I'm just going to cover so I'm present with you. And let's see, we're going to turn off some of these lights. So, just that one. Okay. Oh. All right, my friends. So get yourself comfortable. Sit in a way that's comfortable. And this is the night of the new moon. So between now, the new moon, and the full moon, at the half moon, we are going to have our fall equinox. So this is a potent 2 weeks. We're moving from summer to fall. It's our final week of summer right here. So let's bring in mudra. So with your hands, however you have them placed, palms down or palms up, I'm just going to circle, even though I know it's dark, you can't see. I'm just going to circle the thumb and the forefinger to that A-OK sign. And then you can have it facing down, facing up. You can even interlace the 3 fingers if you like, and kind of just cross circle over circle and lay that in your lap. And just taking a few moments again, as we did at the beginning of class, to feel yourself here. Make any adjustments to your posture or your comfort. And then in meditation, we want to be the great observer of this body. What that means is to release the thoughts. If you notice yourself thinking along this journey here while we sit together, you just remind yourself thought, let it go. Come back to the flow of your breath. Any parts of your body that are talking to you that you can just maybe make some little shifts in and invite in more comfort. To soften your gaze as if you're looking deep inside your own heart. Just taking your time as you journey inside. Just being aware of places of tension that might just gather without you even being conscious of it. Through the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders. Notice how your tongue rests in your mouth. The gentle flow of your breath in and out through your nostrils. Observe your body. Observe your breath. And as this great observer in your stillness, just begin to smile, just even the small, just turning the corners of your mouth up, and notice what happens when you do that, what corresponds to relax. We continue to sit, just gently guiding yourself deeper in by releasing any tension you're holding and any thoughts that don't need to be here right now. If you find you're lost in your thoughts, or I give you a mantra just to repeat to yourself a few times. All is well. All is well. All is well. It's releasing any tension, following your breath. It's dropping your head, your chin down slightly if you're in seated. If you choose to stay in your meditation sit or your shavasana for longer, then honor that. As you're ready, if you're ready to come out, release your hands and just open your hands, wiggle your fingers a few times, and even roll your wrists. And then we'll bring the hands together and look at the heart. And the chin is bowed. It's honoring the quiet and the stillness you have cultivated and offered yourself here. And just acknowledging that here is a space you can come back to whenever you need it, your own inner sanctuary, and weave the web of your own reality, the card we chose today. Is a practice. So with great honoring for your practice and for your presence here, I bow to you. And just very simply, we'll lift our heads, and we're just going to end with just one Om. We'll inhale. Om Shanti, Om Peace, Om Namaste, my friends. Thank you for being here. Great love in my heart. And I'll see you on Sunday. Thank you. Thank you.